All right, what's happening, everybody? So I've just had stuff going all over the place. So things we got going right now: the Ranger. I started that video, got the intake off of it, realized something, got online, and I decided to go full Holley Sniper EFI on it, and I'm ordering all that tonight. And today you guys are gonna watch this go down. So I don't have any video of it actually happening or anything, but I hit a log and it cracked the transom horribly right here. I think this was already here because you can see there's like the wood like leaking out of it. Look at this crack goes all the way down here, clear down here. It's horrible. So this is all the way through there. So I mean, we're gonna sand it all down and put some resin in here, get this all glass back in, get this all glass, do it real nice, and you know, try and just make it strong enough, you know, for me. I don't plan on selling the boat or nothing like that, so I just need it to be strong enough to run up and down the river. So come on, let's get after it. Time to lay some glass. Alright guys, so I am just got done with a lot of the sanding and pulling this stuff off. Got most of the old piece out. I had to cut more out here. Here's our brake. It seems like it's only in this top board right here, so it just broke this in the cap. This is all needs to be replaced, and I'm not going to replace it. And yeah, so we're going to pour some resin down in there, and we're going to glass the living hell out of this thing and try and get it as good as we can. And if it doesn't work, you know, I'm just going to have the boat either junk it or, you know, have someone actually put a transom in it the correct way and cut the entire back out of it and everything, and double. But it's still pretty strong. I think we can get another summer out of it before we actually have to do it. Maybe more. I'm gonna have a huge plate made, a huge plate. So it'll be, I think it's gonna be good. So we're gonna get this thing glass back together here and we're gonna get it. I'm gonna pour some resin in here in between the crack, and then this back piece right here and right here is like kind of loose, so I'm gonna put some resin down in there, hopefully fill up this spot that's I can hear is open. Where's the other one? Right, somewhere in there. But all right, I'm gonna start mixing up some resin and starting to work with that. It's been a long time since I did fiberglass. I did Jerry's fenders, and that was just a little piece, but I've never done a big job like this, but I think I'm gonna be all right. So let's get after it. All right, what's happening? It is like the next day or two, and I got a lot of this done. This wet spot where it's all broken is gonna be our weak joint, but I poured a lot of resin in there, and this has gotten pretty hard now. Gotta put some more in there, glass this up better. I'm gonna start glassing all this back and forth, and down the backside right here where it cracked. But we got my brother's birthday on the river this weekend, so I'm gonna take my buddy Woody's boat out. This old stump knocker. Y'all was on this boat with me one time. Actually, no, I never posted that video. So got, oh, what the heck, got the battery all charged up. Let's see if this thing will actually start up real quick. Now, gotta do a carb kit on it this evening, but no, let's get to the day, get stuff going. Alright, I just mixed up a little hot batch of resin, poured it down in there, get it down into all these cracks, make sure fill all those voids, make this nice and strong again, the best that I can. You guys see me yesterday, I didn't have a mask on or glasses or anything actually, but I got one, don't worry. It wasn't fun. So now I'm about to clean all this up and get this ready to go back in. I'm gonna have it, put it in like that, glass all over it. I gotta get the glass down for this crack. This runs all the way down here, so gonna start glassing this in and get her going. I'm not real good at this stuff, but I know enough to get where I'm going. That dang thing keeps hitting me. My boy Jeff just showed up. He's gonna help us out with this. He's mixing up some resin right now. He's oh good old 1-2, huh? That's all you do?
That's good enough for my liking.
Oh my God, I've been doing like 5 of those in there. No wonder it's been like catching on fire when I did it.
You've been mixing it with it?
Yeah. Oh no. All right. Well, we're gonna start putting the whole back in now. So come on. I'm gonna kind of bring you through this with me, kind of how I'm doing this. So right here it's kind of low, so I'm gonna really lay some glass right in here. I got to fill this in, and then we got to get our pieces right here. Sweet eating. We gotta get these pieces here. I gotta clean that one up yet still. Back into there. So I'm gonna put a bunch of glass in here. I want to get this filled in, get a whole bunch real thick right here to squish that down onto, and then just try and, you know, work it in there. So first off, let's get us some resin mixed up here. Now, everyone has a different way of mixing it. Some guys just do the old squirt. Some guys mix it really hot. I've got water in my thing, that's not good. Go ahead and use my shirt to clean that out. No big deal, right? All right. So, we got a lot to mix up over here. So, we're gonna mix it a little bit hot. A little bit, not a lot. So, we're just gonna pour some in here. About half a quart. I think that's gonna do. And then, oh, I don't have nothing to stir it with. I need my stirring. Shish kebab stick will do. All right, so you want to take this guy, some hardener, and boop, boop, boop. Okay, that's probably way too much, but you know that's kind of what we want. I want it hard. I want it to get hot in there. I want it to really get after it, you know. I want to put a little bit more in there for just safe measure. There we go. That should be good. I bet you this stuff starts gumming up real quick on us. Let's get this brush going. Here we go. All right. So now you gotta start moving kind of fast. You need to get as much resin on here as you can. You want to get some resin down, get it tacked up, so that way the fiberglass has something to lay down onto here. So we're gonna get it all up on here. We want it all over everything right now. We're really going for it here. So we're gonna get some in there. Get it all down here. So that way when we get to it, it's tacking up, not going back there. All right, we've got some thick of it now. Let's start putting some glass in right here. Look at this. Look at this piece. I don't want this. So let's get this piled up in here. All right, look at that. You see how it lays down? You wanna get it all in there good. You gotta fill that up with resin in there. Now, I am not a professional, by no means. I've just watched other people do it as I grew up, and I just kind of picked up on it. All right, so you see how we got our glass in there real good? I feel like I should have done it a little bit better now. See a little bit more in here? Just get piling that in there, you know? I want it nice and built up. See, I messed up right here. I didn't get far enough back, but it should be all right. We should get it to work out for us here. All right, let's get a little bit more in there. Get a little bit more resin on the whole thing. Yep, it's starting to stick up real nice. So while that's doing that, we're gonna grab us one of these big pieces here, and we'll go with this one. And we're gonna lay it in. I want it on this side of that. So we're gonna lay it just like this. Pull a little bit of this off. Lay a bit of it up here. All right, I'm trying to build this up. I want this all sticky, so whenever I put those other pieces down in there. Now, see, I got a lot of glass. This is some thick stuff here, so we're gonna have to really lay it in there. Alright, so far so good here. Our resin's not tacking up just yet. So yes, I know this looks really sloppy right now, but what I'm doing is just to try and get the cap back on. We're starting to gel up here. I need to get working. Here. Starting to gel up. Let's pour some in there. We gotta get moving this resin around because it's starting to set up on me already. Holy cow, I'm probably gonna get made fun of so bad in this video. My expertise fiberglass and skills here. Alright, let's get this. Yeah, we're gumming up in the bottom. She's gumming up on me. I mixed it hot, real good and hot. Alright, We need some over here. You know what? While we're here, while this is going, let's get this on here. She's gumming up quick. There we go. Want this to lay down in here like that. It isn't going to be pretty, but it's going to be functional. Alright, I'm going to slather this thing down with this resin here. Okay. Let's get this piece in there first. Alright, there's that one. Alright, you guys see where I'm gonna have a problem here, right? See how this is not lining up? Ow, real good. It's not working out how I planned at all. I need some tape underneath of it. Oh, I didn't do this piece. Shit. Alright, I got my bottom piece in here now. So now it's time to try and get all of it to jive together once again. We're just gonna lay it in here, absolute best that we can, and hope for the best. Really get it in these cracks and stuff. I want it to be real thick up in there, all the fingers grabbing.
Power on.
Alright, so I just got back, went and had some lunch, and the resin is all dried up. I just did a little test sand in here to see how it was gonna do. I gotta cut all that out of there, sand all this down, make it all pretty so I can go and paint it and add some sparkle back in there, you know, just a little bit. So I'm just gonna put it on time lapse now right here and just go to sanding. Alright, let's get it. Alright, I forgot to do the outro, so I want to show you guys real quick where we ended off. I sanded it down a little bit more after I finished the video. Hit it with some black paint. It doesn't look too bad. I was going to use some Bondo or cap and seal to like fill it in and sand it and make it look really, really nice. But I'm not even sure if it's going to hold up, so I don't want to spend a whole lot of time doing all that, making it look perfect, and then it break, you know, the first weekend out. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. We're just gonna run it. If it lasts, it lasts. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're gonna be posting more stuff like this. Got the Ranger and all kinds of other stuff. Trying to get a jet boat, so we'll see. But all right.